Hey everyone, Pastor Dawn Davis Lawrence coming to you again with how to pray for your breakthrough. I spoke about prophesying and commanding, in the last one. This one I want to talk to you about is forgiveness. When it comes to breakthroughs and praying for your breakthrough, how to pray for your breakthrough, forgiveness is so important. It is key. It is key. It is a key element to you receiving what you are praying for. Okay, forgiveness. And many times we believe that we've forgiven, or we try to convince ourselves that we've forgiven, but we really haven't. All right, and unforgiveness can block your breakthrough. It can block your breakthrough. Okay, now the Bible tells us in St. Luke chapter 23 that Jesus is strung out on the cross. Okay, and from what I would perceive to be one of Jesus's weakest positions, Jesus looks down on the perpetrators, on those who had put him there. They were mocking, scorning him. He saves others, himself he cannot save. All right, forgiveness is not based upon whether or not the person feels remorseful or has repented for what they've done to you. Forgiveness is your responsibility. It is your duty as a believer to forgive. You don't just forgive people because they look as if they, deserve forgiving. No. Oftentimes people won't be remorseful for what they've done to you. All right. And you will still be bearing the hurt. Think about Jesus 23, St. Luke 23. He's on that cross. He's weak and they're still mocking him, scourging him. He's there because they put him there. All right. But Jesus looks down and he says, Father, forgive them, because they don't know. They don't know what they've done. He asks his Father to forgive them, which means he had forgiven them. When you can forgive, there is a breakthrough that is coming to your life. When you can forgive, even from your weak state, even from your hurting state. Now, this sounds really difficult, because what is even more difficult is expecting a prayer to be answered for you to receive your breakthrough with unforgiveness in your heart. Forgiveness releases you for what God wants for your life. So look now, Jesus has a massive, massive challenge ahead of him. It is to go down into the grave. All right, and it is to loose and to take the keys of death and hell and to come back. All right, it's a breakthrough that he needs to accomplish. It's a massive challenge. In order for Jesus to do that, Satan could find nothing in him. He would have to come to him and be able to find nothing in him that he could hold against him. Forgiveness holds you, it ties you, it binds you to the past. It takes out of your hands the ability to get what God wants to give you. Forgiveness keeps you in an era that is bygone. It keeps you bound. It keeps you bitter. It keeps you in a place where you are unable to embrace what is new. The Bible tells me that when Joseph's brothers finally realize that it's Joseph, that they stand in before him, Joseph, whom they had thrown in the pit and sold like some kind of slave, a piece of trash, Joseph. It was Joseph that was standing before them. They thought to themselves, oh God, we're dead. But you know what? Joseph forgave them. And he didn't forgive them when he got to the palace. He forgave them from the prison. Hey, listen, it could have been that he even forgave them from the pit. But one thing I do know, he forgave them. Because if he had not have forgiven them, he could not have got the breakthroughs that he received in his life. I want you to begin to look through your life, look through your heart. Is there unforgiveness there? Are there people, or is there a person that you need to forgive? If there is, get up off your knees and forgive. Or as a matter of fact, if there is, ask the Lord to give you the heart to forgive them, to give you the ability to forgive them, because in doing so, you are actually enabling yourself to get the breakthrough that you so desire. God bless you. I'm Pastor Dawn Davis Lawrence. Remember, you are blessed to be a blessing.